Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. Let's look at what you don't see coming. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Okay. Some type of freedom. Let me see. Yeah. Ace of Cups. And you have like a few people here in reverse. There's some type of freedom and empowerment for you that you don't see coming. And some type of stability. There could be a new beginning in love as well. It could be in a love situation you've been in or a new love. But with these two pages in reverse, I feel like there could have been some immature people around you. They could have been gossiping. They could have been trying to keep you stuck in a situation. Clarify this Devil reverse. Yeah, you're transforming out of something and becoming more stress-free and learning a lot about the situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus. You are transforming and it's freeing you from something. So it could be old beliefs. It could be people around you. Clarify this Page of Wands reverse. The Chariot. Clarify the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, there was someone who's immature. Could be that they're from your past or they are stuck in their past. They choose to hold on to the past and this person could have been against you in some way. Why the Page of Cups reverse? The Aquarius energy. Yeah. Some type of unhealed behavior here. Star in reverse. These two pages, they could be connected. Either they know each other or these people are very similar. Or it could be two aspects of the same person. But there's just a... And look, you're leaving this situation behind. 8 of Cups. But these are very hateful, very stuck people that you're freeing yourself from or freeing yourself from whatever they tried to do. Who is this King of Wands reverse? This King of Wands reverse is someone who keeps aiming at you, but they keep losing the conflict that they're trying to create or the competition they're trying to create with you. Because I feel like you are this Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, and this Knight of Swords, I feel like it's immediately going after you here, but it's like a bunch of failed attempts. This person could be trying to get people to not give to you and not be nice to you, but nobody's listening. People are still admiring you. Why the Four of Wands? Judgment reverse. Nine of Pentacles and the Tower. Who is this about? Some of you may be focusing on building stability. Some of you may find that you've been spending too much on a particular thing. You may start analyzing your finances. It will bring you stability to focus on what you actually need, is what I'm seeing with this Four of Wands. Why the Knight of Pentacles reverse? Page of Pentacles. There's something about, okay, some of you may get good news about something you've applied for, especially if it has to do with travel or relocating. It could have even been delayed, or you thought you wouldn't be approved of something. Something's coming through because you got this Nine of Cups. So whatever you're wanting, there's some type of good news about it. Even if it seemed like it wasn't going to happen for you, it's going to happen. So that's something you don't see coming. Some type of good news. A message from someone regarding this situation. By the King of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra, some of you, but what is this about? This King of Swords. There's a person feeling insecure about, yeah, Three of Cups reverse. This King of Swords is someone who, this could be someone you have a history with. Whoever this is, they're feeling insecure because they feel like you have other options. It could be someone who you ended things with, or they ended things with you because they're regretting something and now kind of watching you date, or they have this idea in their head that you could be dating other people now. But they're trying to keep a straight face about it. They're trying not to come off as jealous or worried, but they are. By the Queen of Wands. The World, reverse, Emperor, and the Moon. There is something about you, you could be, okay, some of you may be doing something over, but the right way this time. So maybe there's something you did in the past, or even a relationship. Maybe you went about it the wrong way in the past. There's something that you're doing over, but this time you're in control of yourself. You're in control of this situation. You may have learned a lot of lessons since that situation, whether it's a work situation, business, relationship. There is something that you're doing over now, but in a more powerful way and with more knowledge. So it could have been something that failed in the past, but now you know what to do. And you have the Moon here. What is that speaking about? Why is the Moon showing up? Ace of Pentacles. You may get a lot of success with something that you failed at in the past. And it may be a lot more effortless this time around. Because you're in a new position, you're in this, like you've learned a lot. There's something that you're going to do over, and it's going to be successful this time around. It could even be linked to this whole travel situation or relocating situation, or whatever info you're waiting on that there was a delay with, or maybe something wasn't approved and now it's going to be approved when you try again. But there's something that you're doing over here that's going to work out this time around. Especially since you freed yourself from whatever this Devil card was. Maybe you weren't in the right state at the time. Maybe there was more information that you needed, but now it's definitely going to work out, whatever it is. So let's look at the main spread. And see. Could be dealing with Aries, some of you. Okay, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? gosh, some of you may need to really watch out for someone who's very delusional, who may be coming forward to try and offer you love. Because they've got the Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups reverse. Careful of someone who sees you as vulnerable and sees you as someone they can get something out of. Why the Seven of Swords? It could even be someone offering you friendship, but whoever this is, they're competitive and they're a waste of time. And they're deceptive with this Seven of Swords because they're seeing you as vulnerable for some reason. Why the Queen of Cups reverse? Someone may try to use you as a rebound, or if you just got out of a relationship, it could be that you're over that relationship and you're not vulnerable, but someone thinks that you are. They may have been watching and seeing that you've gotten out of a relationship and they feel like this is their moment to take advantage. So be careful of that. There's some type of trickery. It could be a new person who's very like, they could be younger than you or just very immature. Why the Ten of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, it could be it could be that they're trying to use you for money. Look, oh my gosh. They may see you as very abundant and they may be in the Five of Pentacles energy. They may not have anything. So be careful of someone like that. They may be trying to come in and win you over, but they want something. Page of Cups, what is this here? Yeah, there's someone who's going to be, oh my gosh. There's someone who's going to be trying to offer you, like, it could be compliments, affection, gifts, but with the Six of Pentacles reverse, that's gifts with strings attached, meaning that they give you something to get something. So they give you compliments to get you to be attached to them. They give you gifts to get you to give to them, be attached to them. They could be someone who doesn't have anything going on for them, but they're pretending that they do. Why the Five of Swords? There is someone who feels and fears that people are always trying to trick them, so they're trying to trick other people first. They could be in survival mode. Queen of Swords reversed. This could also be speaking about that person that you're freeing yourself from, because I did see the Page of Wands reverse again. You do have someone who has a fear that you're going to win at something, and they're watching you closely. They know that you're gonna do better than them in some way, in some situation, and they're very hateful towards you. Queen of Swords reverse. They could also be gossiping about you with this Three of Cups reverse, because they know you're about to do better than them in some way, and it's like they're watching you for that reason. Why the Seven of Cups reverse? This person's delusions have to do with the fact that they're very, like, they're very lazy and low effort, and they think that they can still win at something. When it comes to you. Why this the Knight of Cups? Clarify this. Who is this? There's someone watching you. Yeah, be careful of someone with this unrealistic view of relationships. They're coming in to like be overly affectionate or overly giving, but there's something about your intuition letting you know something's wrong. By the Knight of Wands. There is someone as well coming towards you who has not moved on. With the Eight of Cups reversed, this could be a past person. They could have taken some type of accountability, but they're also like, with the Two of Wands reverse, they could come towards you like impulsively. For some reason. Why the Four of Pentacles reverse? Page of Wands reverse again. There's someone who hasn't, like you may have let someone go, but they haven't let you go. They're feeling a lot of sadness and they're still feeling like they're supposed to be with you. I'm seeing two different people, maybe even three for some. There is someone new coming in that you may need to watch out for because they may have some type of agenda. But there's a past person or two past people coming in. It's like this Knight of Wands seems different from the last past person I was speaking about. That King of Swords, it seems like a different person, but both from the past. Why the Six of Cups reverse? Some of you are going to immediately recognize some type of past behavior or red flags that you've been through before. Something about this Empress here. You're going to be knowing intuitively who not to trust. There's going to be someone who is very much showing you the same energy as someone who's betrayed you in the past, and you're going to know. You're going to know their intentions. Let me see. What don't you see coming? Don't you see coming? You got loving me now. Still stalking. I'm telling you, there's two exes. Two of them. This one seems less serious than the King of Swords that came out. This ex seems like the type of person who just pops up like randomly with no real intentions. They just kind of wander around not really knowing what they want in life. The other ex seem more serious. Some of you still may not be interested in them. Let me see. What don't you see coming? Trying to block you out. Crazy bee full of problems. Hot new affair. Minding my own business, taking care of me, and it's your power they want. There may be a hater who's obsessing over you, but it's your power that they want. Kind of looks like it's talking about this Five of Swords here. And this Knight of Pentacles reverse, where they think that they can keep up with you, but they can't. Some of you have some type of hot new affair coming in. Just be careful of that other person who wants something. Who is still stalking? Who's still stalking? Either someone who had you in a third party situation or someone who thinks that you are now involved with someone else. And you got this King of Wands again in reverse. Who is that? They think about you a lot. It's someone you freed yourself from. Devil reverse again. I'm also getting that this jealous person is still stalking you as well. Why crazy bee full of problems? Who's a crazy bee full of problems? Page of Wands reverse again. Seven of Swords again. Who is this person? Okay, I feel like in general you have to watch out for people who are in this Five of Pentacles energy. They see you and they see something that they can get. Whether it's this hater, this new person coming in trying to trick you. There's like this energy of these types of people with problems trying to come in towards you and trying to come in as if they don't have these problems. Let me see. What don't you see coming? Unsent text. A message was typed with intention, then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than the words would have. So whoever you feel is communicating with you telepathically. For some of you, it could even be the person who's competing. Maybe they sent some type of mean text and deleted it. Maybe they are not really about that life and they know they can't talk to you like that. But there could be an ex who is deleting messages. Whoever you feel wants to reach out to you, that's who it is. What don't you see coming? Double life. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. Live and learn. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. Remember I was saying that you're going to do something again, but differently this time. For some of you, it's getting back into dating and doing it differently after learning. For others of you, it could be business, work. But there's something you're about to do over in a more power position where you don't fail. So even if these people come towards you with these bad intentions of using you as a rebound or thinking that you're vulnerable or thinking they could use you for money, they're going to be mistaken. You also have envy vibes. Envy wears many faces and sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. What else don't you see coming? Wow. Scam alert. It's not always just about money, clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. There is some new person coming in and they want something. Could be clout, could be for their reputation, it could be money. Villain vibes. They are never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. So a clue would be that this person comes in and complains about their exes and they're always the victim in their past relationships or past friendships. If it's a friend, you've got fantasy world, Head in the clouds, heart chasing fairy tales. The truth is getting lost in all the sparkle. Yeah, there's someone who, villain vibes is at the bottom of the deck again. There is someone who has an unrealistic view of love. I got that with the sun in reverse and clarifying this Knight of Cups. They come into your life, they give you everything, and if you don't give them things in return, then you are the villain. And they are the victim because they were giving you things, but they're giving to get things in return. And that's why they don't feel like they've done anything wrong. And villain vibes again. So the main clue with this person is that they're never the villain in their story. That's someone who doesn't take accountability. Careful of fake profiles. You got fake profile. It's not just a filter. It's a full facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. Real receipts. Screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. And you have numbing out. They say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemicals. This is screaming that someone is going to try to use you. You got scam alert, villain vibes, fantasy world, double life. So that I feel like is talking about the new person who thinks that you're vulnerable. They don't know that you've learned from this type of situation already. Be careful of fake accounts too. But you may have some type of real receipts to throw back in this person's face. Let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Okay. Piece of the pie. Somebody wants something. Point of no return. Endings. Finality. It's lights out. This is the death card. So Scorpio energy. Have faith. Why am I saying have faith? It doesn't even say that. It says miracles, believe, and faith. So I guess have faith in something. Maybe the whatever it is that you need to be approved is getting approved. You needing to have faith. You have hidden vortex, intense energy conduits, earth's energy amplify, power, healing and moving fast, pull. Dark horse, mysterious, hidden potential, unexpected wins, overcoming obstacles. Move in silence, true abilities come to light, underestimated skill. Proving doubt is wrong, nobody thought you'd succeed. The mirror one is not ready to face, a reflection of what they will never become except the truth. That's your hater. I'll speak about it in a sec. Something is cooking, creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills, all aces. Winning, having the advantage, infinite power, skills, leverage, success is ensured, get in your way. Information and resources needed to get ahead. So like I was saying about this person who keeps getting this idea, this delusional idea in their head that they can win at something when in reality they're very lazy. They're gonna have to be accepting the truth of what they'll never be. Meanwhile, you have something cooking, you're creating something, and something's being approved. But while all that's happening, you have to be careful of people who want a piece of the pie. People who are not genuine. Okay. Purify the fantasy worlds. It's this King of Wands reverse. Okay, wow, Empress. This is someone, there's someone who fantasizes about you. This could be someone who you would not be interested in at all. You maybe just... This could be someone who lives in their ego and is very... Like they think they deserve you. But this is someone, like for example, let's say this is someone who doesn't work on themselves. They don't build anything. They kind of just, they don't do anything, but they feel like they deserve you. And let's say, for example, you're hardworking and you get up and work on yourself and work on your finances. It's kind of weird that this person thinks they deserve someone like you when it's not even a match. The goals are not aligned, but they fantasize about a relationship with you. Could be someone from your past or someone you already know. Not saying that it's someone you dated in the past. Could be someone you've known for a while. They've always had these fantasies. For some of you, it could be like someone who was good looking in high school and now they're not, but they still feel like they should have you, when really they haven't worked on themselves since back then. What's the double life about? What's the double life? Eight of Swords reverse. Someone is juggling stories, identities, relationships, and hoping no one notices the overlap. This is the type of person who always claims that they're a new person when in reality they are still who they are. Could be someone older or someone who stays to themselves. What's the double life they're living? This could be someone who performs, so they could perform spirituality, pretending that they're spiritual, pretending that they've grown. It's someone who thinks or acts like they've put their toxic ways aside, but they really haven't, is what I'm getting with that. Who's trying to block you out? Someone who can't move on from you. Six of Swords reverse. They want commitment too. This could be that King of Swords that came out earlier. Okay, I feel like there's different types of new people and a couple exes that are not the same. There's an ex who is a waste of time here, but there's an ex who actually is trying to, or has been trying to block out the fact that they do want commitment with you and they cannot move on. There must be some reason why they feel like they can't have that. Unlike this other person who thinks that they just deserve you with no effort. You have some ex here who doesn't feel like they deserve you, but they want you. So different types of people showing up. It's very weird, but it's mostly about their desires. What don't you... Ooh. Okay. Card came out. Let me get it. Okay, body language. Pay attention to someone's body language when analyzing their intentions. What don't you see coming? It's safe to fall. Soulmates. Someone new. Mutual feelings. Free yourself. Let go of control and trust. Okay. You got soulmate and someone new, but you also have someone new you need to watch out for. It's going to be complicated because I feel like you're going to have to really, this is why the High Priestess is coming out, because you're going to have to really use your intuition and really analyze people, because there's a bunch of different intentions. There's someone who it's safe for you to fall for with the soulmates. With this, it's safe to fall, soulmate, and someone new. But then there's someone who's trying to use you. So it's kind of like you have to just observe for the most part. But yeah, I feel like what you don't see coming is past love situations showing up, new love situations, and a delusional person. Let me just see what else. Because I feel like the different characters showing up has made it complicated. Why don't you see come in? Yeah, fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Facts, no facts, never has the facts, makes things up, lies. There's like a bunch of fake people. Happiness hater. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Bad karma. Always partying. Fake accounts again. Giving money. Yeah, there's someone who's going to be giving you things, but it's because they want something in return. It may even just be them trying to make you think that they're rich with this fake flexing card. Waiting and creeping. Yeah, there's definitely someone who's been watching you to see if you're vulnerable and if they can take advantage. So be careful of someone like that. It could be someone who's always partying. There could be someone who's getting bad karma who's looking you up, who's studying you, getting info. Yeah, there's just someone who wants to take advantage as well. Queen of Cups reversed again. They think that you have some type of vulnerability that they can take advantage of, and in reality you've freed yourself with the Devil reversed and you're making progress. They're really looking for a way in. Who's the happiness hater? Someone is really unhappy. Who is it? Queen of Cups reverse. What's with all the people who are like victims? Who see themselves as victims? Queen of Cups reverse. There's someone who hates to see you happy because they feel like they're not happy. They've had some type of delay in their love life especially. Who's waiting? Okay, this is you. So if you're waiting for some type of approval, again, it could be to do with a house, could be to do with travel. There's some type of good news that you've been waiting for that's going to make you really happy, bring you a lot of stability, make you feel just complete. Like everything's growing, everything's going your way. Empress. So whatever you're waiting for, that's what you don't see coming. Really good news about that. I don't know what to say about all these other people. Like, you're gonna have to really use your intuition when it comes to people coming towards you. So this is what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.